Hi all, Kraken Latte here. Just like the Blackrock Foundry video, how I run Skyreach was another highly requested topic. So that's what this video will be. A real-time look at what I do to run Skyreach as fast as I can. But first, let's give a warm welcome to my newest patrons, Amore and Sparrow. Thank you so much for your support, and welcome to the Kraken crew. Alright, let's get into it. Obviously, we'll be hearthing to your garrison first. If you don't have your garrison hearth, that means you need to open your garrison. And for that, take the portal to your faction's Ashran hub, fly over to your faction's garrison area, and then do the questline found there with either Drekthar or Velen to open it. If you don't have flying, then it's easier to just do the inter-quest line starting with Khadgar and the Blasted Lands, rather than riding all the way there. Unless you like the adventure, then that's fun too. With that part done, you can also speed up how you get around Draenor by building the Spirit Lodge or the Mage Tower. You can get it to level 1 and then open a portal to the Spires, which is really close to Skyreach. I recommend getting it to rank 3 though, as then you can open up 2 more portals. I like grabbing the ones for Nagrand and Gorgrund as those are really close to Blackrock Foundry and Heimal respectively. Just a tip for you on getting around Draenor since this world is huge, even if you have flying. And if you don't, this is a major must-have then. Faster than the flight points by far. Once you got that done, take the portal to Spires and then head on over to the dungeon. Make sure you've got your difficulty set to normal, as that's what we'll be running it on. Let's pause for a second before we head inside. There's a little bit of setup I need to talk about. First, I like to take off any corrupted gear that I might have. There's 2 reasons for this. 1, if I have the good ones, they like to kill things without my permission, which is really frustrating when I'm trying to gather everything up. And 2, you can have grasping tendrils slow you down if it procs a lot, and it gets really frustrating, at least for me. Of course, you'll only have corrupted gear if you're a level 120, which I recommend that you be max level to run these for the fastest times. If you have any pieces to replace those slots, go ahead and do that. If you don't, that's no big deal. Your level far exceeds this content, so a few missing pieces really isn't a big deal. I also recommend that you use the fastest class that you have on hand. Druids are a big fan favorite, Demon Hunters and Monks are pretty good too, but my favorite is actually my Hunter. I'm a wee bit biased on that one though. I happen to be in the Beast Mastery spec right now because I'm using 2 tenacity pets that increase my speed by 12%. I used to prefer a marksmanship over Beast Mastery, but I've since learned that the 25% speed increase gained from Thas to Ra has been limited to only function while in the Broken Isles. Bit of a bummer there. And of course, make sure to take any speed and AoE talents that you have, check for Longstrider on your gear, and slot any speed gems for slots that you might have. One more thing I like to use are the Boots of the Gilded Path. These come from Opulence in the Battle for Dazar'alor raid. These are male only and increase your movement speed by 30% when you loot gold. Once you feel like you're ready, let's head inside. Of course, we fly in with this little intro here on the back of a burb. Not really a way around this, I think, so hang on for the ride. Flappy flappy tuck tuck, flappy flappy tuck tuck. Whee! Once we've finally landed, now you're gonna want to pick up all the trash along the way. All of it. But don't kill any of it though, we're gonna drag it to all the bosses. Drag everything you find. There's not like a lot of trash, but still, all of it. We're gonna kill our first boss here, loot him, and then keep going. These 2 trash packs up ahead, make sure you pick up both of them before you run inside. Sometimes things won't aggro because we're such a high level, so make sure you look behind you every so often and make sure everything's still following. And stuff won't reset either, so that's certainly nice. Now we're gonna kill our second boss, but don't kill the trash, keep it going. We're dragging these all the way to the 3rd boss. Now pay close attention because here in a second I'm gonna do something strange. I'm going to pause, right now. See these mobs on the second level? Aggroing them will stop the wind trail that's after this boss. You're definitely going to want to do that, because it speeds up the run significantly. I do this with the engineering item, Fried. Make sure you hit the side of it, because you won't be able to hit the top. Don't worry, it'll pull them all down anyways, because it'll kill the nearest guy. Now let's unpause and continue our run. We're still gathering everything up, but we're going to need to kill everything here. So hide behind this big pillar here to line of sight everything, and then use your AoE like crazy. Now spin around and kill the boss, loot the trash, loot the boss. Make sure you've got any stragglers along the way, and keep running. See, here comes that second level. And look, no wind. Ha ha ha! You can just speed on through without having to worry about that little turntable. Make sure to keep looting everything along the way, and now we're gonna head into the next room. You'll see in here that you can go left or right. There are mobs on both sides, and you're gonna want to run all the way around to grab both. Sometimes they're a little bit of a pain to aggro, so check and make sure you pulled everything. Once you've made it to this second pack, that's the second group of mobs. Run up into the boss room, and then we're gonna hide around the corner after you hit the boss. Make sure you nail him in one hit if you can get him from a range, because then that begins the sequence at the end here, which makes our port out begin to fly over here. See that big bird? Rashad is back. He takes a few seconds though, so it's good to shoot the boss first and then kill all the trash. Makes it a little bit faster. And with that, whammo! We are done in just over 3 minutes. Nailed it. And there you have it. That is how I speed run Skyreach. Of course, if that was your first time in there, you're going to do this 9 more times for a total of 10 runs. You can do this in under an hour, anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes, and you'll get about 4 to 5k, depending on how many times weapons drop. Weapons give a lot of gold, so it's a big factor on that one. You'll be vendoring all the items you come across in here. I vendor all the greens I find. I don't usually bother trying to sell green WAD items, simply because they're either A, not worth very much, or B, if they are worth a lot, they almost never sell, simply because WAD items are really easy to get and drop actually quite frequently. So I'm not really sure why they're a little bit higher on the price range. That said, you're also going to want to keep an eye out for some pieces that will drop that you'll want to sell. Pieces being auction house parts for the auctioneer in your garrison. These will be obvious as they will not be armor, and they tend to sell for 1 to 5k depending on the piece, depending on the server, so you're gonna want to try to sell them anyway. They're pretty slow to sell, but hey, it's a nice little bonus, right? And there you have it. That is how I do a full run of Skyreach in about 30 minutes, since everyone seems so curious on how I did that. So, here we go! Ta-da! I hope you enjoyed the video as always, and thank you for watching. And remember, it's never too latte. And that's it. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and poke that bell for more Coffee Field content. Leave a comment down below if you liked it, and remember, it's never too latte.